Take a long and deep breath. Move a step back from all your worries. It doesn't matter what you're dealing with, whether it's applying for college, trouble at job, or any family issues. You can take a long breath and leave all your earthly worries behind for a little bit. I know that the world might seem scary, people everywhere filled with hatred for one another. I know that you have to deal with so many problems daily that it may weigh on you. I know that sometimes you just don't know whether it will turn out okay. But I want to urge you to remember that God knows. God sees you, sees your struggle, and if you keep at it, you will be able to reap the benefits you deserve. Psalm 91 begins with, "Whoever dwells in the shelter of the Most High will rest in the shadow of the Almighty." And as long as you continue to believe, as long as you keep trusting and moving forward, God will look out for you. As long as you continue to try, God will keep trying to help you and look out for you. It doesn't matter where you come from and where you are in life. God doesn't discriminate and cares for you always. God is eternal. He has cared for you and looked after you since the day you came into this world, and He will be there for you until your final day. He doesn't falter, and with His strength, I'm sure you can get through whatever troubles you today. He only provides the hardest challenge to His strongest soldiers. And even if you fall down, even if you fail, there's no point of no return. There is never a point when God gives up on you. His love, just like Him, is eternal and bountiful. He will always care for you no matter how many times you are on the ground. No matter how shattered your soul is, no matter how much you feel like there's no hope, that there's no coming back from all the hurt that you have, there is always a way. God will never give up on you and would never leave you to fight on your own. His hands would always guide you. And sometimes you may stray, going down the wrong road and away from His teachings. But if you're willing to put your trust in Him, He will always help you get back on the right track, help you make a life you can be proud of. I know that the world of today is a scary place. There's so much hate filling the internet, filling the streets. I know that at times it may feel like we're all just heading downhill. But I just want you to remember that maybe just because you can't see the plan doesn't mean that a plan doesn't exist. You and I are mere men, and just because we're unable to see where everything ends doesn't mean there's not a set path. God sees the plan. God knows where it ends. And no matter what happens, He will look out for you. God sees who all wish you harm, and as long as you keep believing in Him, He'll shield you with His wings, protecting you with all His endless might. No illness, no traps, no ill wishes, nothing can harm you as long as you are in His care. As long as you remain faithful to Him and continue to trust in His power, you'll find refuge in His care. Psalm 91 continues, "You will not fear the terror of night, nor the arrow that flies by day, nor the pestilence that stalks in the darkness, nor the plague that destroys at midday. 1,000 may fall at your side, 10,000 at your right hand, but it will not come near you. No one can hurt you as long as you believe in God. The night and its dark creatures cannot lay a hand on you, nor can the armies of 1,000 nations. No illness, no harm can befall you. All your earthly troubles can be taken care of if you manage to believe in God and meditate on His existence. And that is what believing in God is all about. Trusting that no matter where you are today, no matter what troubles you, trusting that in spite of all your pain and sacrifices, trusting that even if you can't see the bigger picture, God can see it. God sees the bigger picture always and will look out for you. Psalm 91 ends with, "Because He loves me, says the Lord, I will rescue him. I will protect him, for he acknowledges my name. He will call on me and I will answer him. I will be with him in trouble. I will deliver him and honor him. With long life I will satisfy him and show him my salvation." It shows us how all of us, the children of God who trust in Him, will always be looked after and taken care of. Whenever we fall, God will send us a sign, an angel disguised, helping us look on the bright side and figure out how to go ahead and how to be happy. It doesn't matter whether you failed the first time or the 1,000th time. God will be there and God will care about you. It doesn't matter how long you have believed in Him or how often you have Him in your mind. As long as you trust in Him to help you, He will show you the path to salvation. God is eternal, and such is his help. Take a long, deep breath, and always remember that no matter what trials come your way, no matter how many problems you have to deal with, you will always have him guiding you. You may not see the bigger picture, but God sees the bigger picture. And as long as you trust in him, you will always be able to find happiness in your life, to find true joy in living. Even if it seems hopeless today, keep at it, because I'm sure that for every dark day, there's a good day in store for you. With that, I leave you. If you liked this, don't forget to like and subscribe and share with your friends. And always remember, God will always be there for you. May God bless you and your loved ones.